In teaching organic reaction mechanisms with curved arrows, I always emphasize about the importance of paying attention to detail and identifying patterns. It is important to me that the arrowhead is pointing with accuracy at a single bond to make a double bond, or an atom to create a single bond or add in a pair of electrons. As an analogy, I use the character named Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. Scorpion has a harpoon as a weapon, and when he launches the harpoon, say at a balloon, his accuracy is quite poor when he misses the center of the balloon. In trying again, when his accuracy is quite good, and I know that balloon should burst, but Scorpion has special ancient skills so that he has the power of capturing the balloon and retracting the harpoon. And with Adobe Creative Cloud, I could finally animate this. Now, let's bring these two scenarios into context with curved arrows in reaction mechanisms. Let's just look at a simple protonation reaction of an ester to activate the carbon center to make it more electrophilic. The most common error using curved arrows that students make are shown in this animation. The first arrow is not pointing directly at the hydrogen. The second arrow is pointing at the positive charge. Should the pair of electrons go on the charge? I have seen these errors in many published textbooks. But are we losing sense of the importance of attention to detail and accuracy? Here is an animation of the curved arrows that I prefer to see, and I think that students would really appreciate taking on the high-level detail involved in these processes. Now to demonstrate some of the Adobe Creative Cloud programs to show you how easy it is to create animations. To animate a character, the developers have some example puppets available to try. There are excellent tutorials available on this site. And this is how I got started with Adobe Creative Cloud. To get started, let's choose a character. And now to have fun animating. First, let's add in a voice. You can either choose to pre-record your voice and then synchronize with lip sync, or you could record live. I choose pre-record with Adobe Audition. You can use any other software or app. I prefer to use Adobe Audition because I can edit my audio. I could get rid of things like plositives and ums and smacks. These are the things that you don't want in your audio. With the rest of the animation, a camera is used to track your facial expression, head movement, and I use a mouse or preset keys for the hand and arm movement. Next, I'll export the character animate file as a PNG and wave sequence. You will notice that this process saves the sequence as a number of PNG files and also an audio wave file. Then, these files will be imported into Adobe After Effects. In 2.5 minutes, I will try to explain how to animate an ester in motion with Adobe After Effects. First, in Adobe Illustrator, I need to create vector graphics consisting of each part of an ester. The methyl ethanoate, methyl, methoxy, central carbon, oxygen, single bond, double bond, and a lone pair. In Adobe Illustrator, each individual graphic must be represented by a layer. I rename each of these layers to what they represent. Then I save the file as an AI file. The file is then imported into Adobe After Effects as a composition folder. To set up Adobe After Effects on opening the program, choose New Composition, then the next step is to set the time of the footage. This is in the format where the first 0 represents hour, followed by the next 2 sets represent minutes, and then seconds. This setting can be done later. After importing the files, I rename each of the layer again to keep track of them. Then I build the ester, piece by piece, by adjusting their positions relative to one another. Before I can animate the molecule, make it move and rotate, I need to group all the layers of the molecule into one. In Adobe After Effects, this is called pre-compose. As a whole group, I can now animate, move from one position to another, and rotate. Arrows are made using After Effects arrow preset. There is a very good YouTube video that has a link where the preset can be found and also a tutorial how to animate the arrow. And this is how it is done.